So I'm going to show you a couple things today, and I'm going to talk about some things as well too. I'm going to show you a very unique camera that I have. It's from the year 1910, so it's over 100 years old, and it's a Buster Brown postcard camera. And that's exactly what it is. It shot pictures that would be postcard size that you could then make into a postcard and send off to your friends and family. And I'll explain a bit more about that. Here's the original box it came in, just a plain box. The labels on the end here showing that the price of the camera at the time was $8. Now that's pretty expensive because that translates into about $200 to $250 in today's money. So you had to be sort of a comfortable middle class family to be able to have a camera like that. So I'll show you the camera in a second. But postcards. So typically, you know what a postcard is. It had a place on one side to put the address in, write a short little message, and stick a stamp on it. And typically, if you went on holidays, you'd have scenes of wherever you're visiting, and you'd send these postcards off. Now, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, before the days of internet, postcards were kind of like a Facebook at the time, a non-electronic Facebook, because there'd just be a short little message and then a photograph that would accompany your message. So it was a little different. Now, with a postcard camera, instead of taking pre-made postcard pictures, you could photograph your own pictures. I just did a mock-up of this, pretending that this is a family picture. Well, it is a family picture, but it's not from the 1930s or the turn of the century. But it looks like our New York family is. But anyway, this just shows that you could take your own photograph, have it printed on one side, and when you got it back, you had this printed on the other side. So it would be a personal kind of postcard that you could send. So here's the camera. It's a Buster Brown. It's a long camera. It had a bellows. This is the shutter release so that you could take a steady picture when you're sitting the camera on a tripod. And a unique camera, shoots postcard sized pictures. There were about 8 exposures to the roll. And as I said, it's over 100 years old and fits into the whole sort of golden age of postcards, which ran from the late 1800s on into the early 1900s. The Buster Brown postcard camera.